In today's world, it's not just about what you know, it's about how you present it. And at the same time, so many businesses are trying to keep up with all the digital changes. Today, we're going to dive into an agency called Dinex that says they have a solution for both sides of that coin, for you, the professional, and for the growing business.
Does this sound familiar? You've sent out dozens, maybe hundreds of resumes, and all you hear back is crickets. It's like your application just vanishes into a black hole. And if you're a business owner, you might feel like you're constantly playing catch up with technology. These are the exact challenges we're unpacking today. And that's where Dinex comes in. Their whole mission is right there in their tagline, helping you elevate to your next level. Now that's a pretty bold promise, right? So let's take a closer look at how they actually plan to deliver on that, starting with what they do for individual professionals like you and me. All right, so first up, let's talk about boosting your professional career. Dinex has this whole suite of services designed to help people like us get a serious edge in the modern job market.
Okay, check out this number, 95%. That's a huge claim, but 95% of what? Well, that's their success rate for getting your resume past the very first and biggest hurdle in today's hiring world, the automated screening bots. So here's the deal. An incredible 75% of CVs get thrown out by software before a real human being ever even sees them. This software is called an applicant tracking system, or ATS, and it's basically a digital gatekeeper. This means you could be the perfect person for the job, but if your resume isn't formatted for the machine, poof, it's like you never even applied. So how does Dinex get you past these recruitment robots? Well, their whole strategy is to build a CV that's specifically designed to beat the system. That means it's optimized for the ATS, loaded with the strategic keywords for your specific industry, and has a modern design that grabs a human's attention once it gets through. Plus, they make sure it's all aligned with your LinkedIn profile, and they even offer bilingual options, which is a huge plus. And the results of this approach? They're pretty staggering. Dinex clients report, on average, an 80% jump in interview invitations. And get this, a 30% average salary increase in the jobs they land. So it's not just about getting any job, it's about getting a better job. So what's the secret sauce here? It's actually a really fundamental shift in thinking. A normal CV just lists your job duties, right? Managed social media, answered phones. A Dinex CV flips that script. It focuses on your measurable achievements. It's not about what you did, it's about the results you got. And this focus on results, this data-driven mindset, it doesn't just stop with individual careers. Dinex takes that same exact philosophy and applies it to helping businesses grow. Now let's pivot and talk about optimizing your business. For all the small and medium-sized business owners out there, Dinex has a whole set of digital tools aimed at making your life easier and helping you grow. And the main event in their business toolkit is the Dinex Business Solutions app. This is a custom platform they've built from the ground up to give entrepreneurs total control over their key operations, all from their smartphone. So what can this thing actually do? Well, you can manage your online sales, let clients schedule appointments or services, talk to them directly through a client panel, and even use built-in tools to see how your business is performing, the whole shebang. And they're not just a one-trick pony. For example, they also developed a tool called the electronic waiter, which is custom-built for the hospitality industry. This just goes to show they can create specialized solutions for whatever a specific industry needs. Okay, so we've looked at their services for professionals and for businesses, but what's the common thread? What really defines their approach? Let's get into what they call the Dinex factor. It really seems to boil down to a few core ideas. They've got this deep, technical expertise in HR tech and those ATS systems we talked about. They have a global reach, but also a fast 24 to 48-hour turnaround. And on top of all that, they're all about a personalized one-on-one strategy with proven results and, of course, total confidentiality. And here's a really interesting detail about that global reach. Dinex is actually based in Guyana, but they serve clients from all over the world. That unique position gives them this cool blend of international standards with a distinct local perspective. But stats are one thing. What about the real-world impact? Listen to this from Anna Martinez, an HR director. She said, "I went from sending 50 CVs without a response to having multiple offers in 2 weeks, an investment that's worth every cent." Wow. Going from 0 to multiple offers in just 2 weeks? That's a game changer.
So let's just circle back to this powerhouse stats one more time. We're talking over 500 satisfied professionals, that incredible 95% ATS pass rate, and the 80% spike in interviews. When you put those numbers next to testimonials like Anna's, you can see a really consistent pattern of success.
All right, so you're probably thinking, this sounds pretty good, but how does it actually work? What's the process? Let's walk through the exact steps they have for anyone looking to get started.
It's actually super straightforward, just 4 steps. First, you schedule a free consultation to talk about your goals. Second, you pick the service package that makes the most sense for you. Third, they deliver your new CV or business tools in just 24 to 48 hours. And finally, step 4, you elevate to your next level. Simple as that.
So if you're ready to make a change and transform your future, Dinex makes it really easy to get in touch. You could reach out to them directly on WhatsApp or through email to set up that free initial chat.
And at the end of the day, it all comes back to this one powerful question that their whole model is built around. Whether you're looking for a new job or trying to grow your business, you have to ask yourself, what is my next level?